You know, when we last left you on the Whatchamacallit show, we were talking about Mike Francesa. I said that him talking about retirement is baloney. Then I further went on to report later that he's basically trying to get out of his contract because he's not happy at WFAN. Anyway, now we have a new development here. Michael Kay, his counterpart on 98.7 ESPN radio in Afternoon Drive, he's talking about the fact that he doesn't know if his contract, which is up in September, is going to be renewed. He doesn't know if he wants to come back. He's talking about this openly on the air. And you know what? His boss, I talked to his boss, he said, oh, he's only kidding. Kidding my ass. I think there's something up here. I think this guy may be looking for something. He's a smart guy. You know, he's the voice of the New York Yankees on Yes. But something occurred to me. What about a possible switch? Kay moves over to Francesa, I don't know, man, but think of the possibilities of that. Mark Jackson, you know him, the ABC basketball analyst. He coached the Warriors last year, and they're in the finals coming up. It's finally going to start, and he's against Cleveland Cavs and LeBron James. A lot of people aren't happy about Mark Jackson being the analyst. They say he's too close to coaching this team to be objective about him. I say baloney. I think this is a car wreck waiting to happen with Jackson at the microphone. Do you really think he wants the Warriors to win? He coached them last year. He couldn't get it done with them. You know, people might say he looked bad. Steve Kerr, the coach of the Warriors, did a better job. I wonder what Mark Jackson's going to have to say about all this during the series, what he's going to say about his former players. This is going to be very interesting to watch, so I applaud ABC and ESPN for leaving him in there. This is going to add to the show. Johnny Manziel, whatever. What's up with this guy? He just got out of rehab. You know, he's the Cleveland Browns quarterback, so to speak. He hardly ever played. He's a big star. And he tosses a bottle of water at some kid at a golf tournament. You know, a lot of people are making a big deal out of this. It's who this guy is. But the problem I have with Manziel going forward is this. He's becoming more of a joke than anything else. People are going to know him for his antics, his craziness, his getting into confrontations. Do you really want to be like this, Johnny? Maybe you should think about staying home more often. Stay out of trouble. Yeah, here we are again, the end of the line of this segment of the Whatchamacallit show. And as always, we get the tweets, the emails. Here's an interesting one. Look at this. This guy calls himself Mike Francesa. I wonder who he's referring to with that tag name, Mike Francesa. And he says about me, he says, Bald Bob's sauces are all weak, weaker than Hunt's ketchup. Someone sent him a Mac because he's utterly lost. You know what? Sometimes I am lost. Really? Now get out of here.